Got a 4-pack for you today. By the end of this, you're going to know what's going on. Let's talk about that. Hey guys, as always, a big good to each of y'all. Here in the unnamed gun room, we tried to name it back in the fall. I wanted to call it Johnny's Bench, but a lot of folks didn't understand who Johnny Bench was. It's an old reference, but I'm here. Got a 4-pack for you today, and by the end of this, you're going to know what's going on. Got a resource for you down there as well. Real quick read, but just things just to get onto your radar. I say that a lot, but I think these are critical to know about. The first one is maybe less critical, but I still want to let you know, and the other three are imperative. And that's the opening. Buckle up, here we go. Today's episode is brought to you by my friends over at Leatherback Gear. Backpacks with 2 hidden internal pockets that hold the level of armor that you choose to carry inside. Perfect for work, school, or travel. Here's what you do. Just pull the red zipper and the backpack separates into 2 parts, creating an armored vest in seconds. It's protection that goes wherever you go, ready for whatever comes your way. Check it all out when you head over to leatherbackgear.com. There's a link down below. Check it out. To each of y'all, thank you for every thumbs up. We're headed to Florida first. A 70-year-old woman used a defensive firearm to end a burglary. A 38-year-old numbskull was inside of her house and she ended his life. I don't say that as a triumph. It's a loss of life. I don't say that in any, and I don't say that part to victimize the actual burglar. He's a moron, and he got what he. You play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But I don't want to gloat and say right on for this woman. But I will say right on for the Second Amendment. Her words were, "I had to do what I had to do," and Florida, man, they don't play around down there. The reason I want this on your radar is because this stuff never gets reported ever. So it's good to get it onto everybody's radar. All right, let's go to the GOA. We've talked a lot in the last 6 months about this BS gun registry that the ATF has going on. And I found a really good, simple, it's just like 3 paragraphs, resource called the Gun Registry 101 or something like that. I haven't looked at it in like 2 hours, but I think it's Gun Registry 101. I'll put a link down to it. Thank you to the GOA for doing that. I think it's worth just jumping over and looking at it. I think it's important to know what's going on. All right, next. U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, they have now gone, nope, to a case that was filed saying, hey, do the Second Amendment, those Second Amendment rights extend to illegal immigrants? Now, even that's a loaded question. I don't like the word immigrants. I think they are disorganized foreign invaders, but that's a different story. You have illegal immigrants. One was he'd been over here 20 years and he was drunk and brandishing a weapon. Well, there's a law against people that are undocumented citizens. They're not allowed to have firearms. And so he got arrested and all that stuff, and they filed suit saying, no, the Second Amendment should protect. Nah, the Second Amendment doesn't cover him. And in this day and age, when we have all this BS going on in the Circuit Court of Appeals, it's nice to see they're like, no, this is no. Second Amendment rights do not extend beyond our borders to anyone that comes in our country. And I know I sound harsh saying that, but I would say this, just jump over to I don't know, Iran, Afghanistan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Walk across their borders and see what happens. We are more than lenient. Finally, I want this on your radar. I know a lot of folks have already been talking about it. JSD Supply. Y'all know who they are. They make all that those ready build shoot kits or whatever they call it, the ghost guns. I mean, it's what's the hot term. JSD Supply was told last week by the AFT to stop selling their products. Now, all this is before what goes into effect at the beginning of August. Y'all know all that stuff is getting outlawed, but we have the word law in there. Out policy, it's not a law because it wasn't written by the legislative department. I don't know. BS from the White House. They were told to stop. JSD has now sued. Jared has covered it in detail. A lot of guys have. But just in case that, because a lot of folks come to me and they're like, hey, I don't have time for a lot of gun channels. I want this on your radar. We're watching it. JSD has now sued the federal government because it's a pile of crap and it's not good. I'm not going into the details today. I just want to say I'm upset about it. I think we all should be, and I think we should be watching this one closely. There's a roundup from around the web. Some good, some not so good. I'll be here all week. See y'all. Bye.